Okay, number one, you need to download the full database tutorial. Once you get the tutorial, it should be in 24 items in total. That's why I call it full tutorials. It's actually from 2018 to 2021's paper. All the paper from 2018 to 2021. Okay? So I will start the full tutorial one. Okay, now import the file 1803 start using a suitable database package. Okay, for those who can do it, please do it by yourself as well. Okay, so just open the access. Always choose the blank database, and you can type whatever name you like. Make sure that it is saved inside the document folder. So, for example, I will say put like 2024 11 Joshua full tutorial. So next time I can refer this. Okay. Once I done, close the table first. Okay. Then insert this 1803 staff.csv. So go to external data, new data source, and from file, download it. Okay, just now I saved in my desktop. Full tutorial is this one, and staff 1803 staff. Open. Okay. So I have this. Next, click the first row contain field names because I have staff ID, family ID, first name, all this. I have the field name, so I need to tick this one. Okay, listen here, everyone. Sometimes it doesn't mean that must be comma. Sometimes it can be tab, semicolon, or space, or other than that. So, when the default is comma, if the comma doesn't work, you have to try one by one. Okay? Sometimes it is semicolon, sometimes it's space, or sometimes it's, I think it's semicolon. If not comma, normally it's space or tab. Okay? So you need to check. Make sure your database is correct. Okay? You can just quickly browse it and check whether all the data looks correct. Next. Okay, then check one by one. All text except your service is number 8. All text except your service is number 8. So you just check one by one, make sure it's short text, yeah, all short text. And then your service is number 8. Okay, I think last lesson, Rian asked me what's the difference between integer and long integer. Integer is a number below 128 digits. Long integer is number above 128 digits. So it's just the memory problem. Okay, if you have a very large numbers, then use long integer. If you have normal number like this one, you can just use integer. But normally I don't change up. Okay, this is all. The rest is text. Yeah, I'm recording. Okay, text. I will put short text. Okay? Telephone number, I will use text because here put text. Okay, this is unique identification for each employee. X staff ID. So, next. Like what I told you last time, when it is unique, normally we use it for primary key. Can you see? Set the staff ID as primary key. So you just click primary key and then select staff ID. Staff ID is this one. Okay? Next. And finish. Close. So now I have my table. 220 records. Okay. Import your file 1803 jobs as a new table with the all fields set as appropriate data type into your database. So close this and then add new data source, from file, text file, and then choose 1803 jobs. Okay, and then next, take the first row contain field names here. These are the field names. Next. So very obvious, this two is the text and this is the amount to pay. Pay should be in currency. No, they don't have anything regarding to the currency, so you can use any currency. So paste, I will choose this to currency. Okay, I will choose it to currency because this look like money lah. Okay. Next. Okay. Primary key? No, they don't. Oh, got job code as primary key. So I own my primary key, which is job code. Next. Done. And check it. Yes, correct. It looks good. Okay. Import the file departments. So again, new data source from file, text file, and departments. Okay. Next. Next. Okay. A new table and all fields set as appropriate data type. So how many data type? Only 3. Okay, so I will use short text since these are the text, so I will just use short text. Next. Set department code as primary key. So I choose my own primary key and select department code. Okay? Done. Next. Finish. Okay, now I have all 3 tables. Create one-to-many relationship as link between. So you go to the database to relationship, and under the add table, if you don't have add table, just click here, add table, then double click all 3 tables. If you don't want to double click all the table, sometimes you cannot delete one. Yeah, if you don't want to double click, you can drag and drop. It doesn't matter. Okay, either double click or drag and drop. Okay, so the first one, job code in the job table. Okay, equal to job role code in the staff table. So you drag the job code to the job role code. Okay, then you see there is one-to-many. One-to-many. This is the sign of many. This is a sign of one. So one-to-many. Department code field in the department table and the department code field. So go to the department table. This code to the staff table. So drag the department code to what? Department code. So drag and drop. Make sure it's department code to department code. And force different. Okay, sometimes you are not allowed to tick. If you tick and you cannot create, you just untick. Okay, but normally I will just tick the first one, because I want to show the one-to-many sign. Okay, you can always drag and drop the table, it doesn't matter. You can drag and drop the table, it doesn't matter. So I will put like this. Okay. So this is the next one already. Okay, so this is the first one. Normally in the IG paper, they will ask you to screenshot the relationship. then you need to screenshot the relationship table with this entity table as well, so that to show that this is one to many and these are the details. Once you finish the first screenshot, you double click the second line and do the second screenshot like this. Okay, you need to do 2 screenshots. Let's say the question asks you to do this. Okay, finish. Yes, you need to save. So we finish the first page, then go to the second page, J218 student.csv. So external data from file text, and then import J218 student, this one. Okay, next, just briefly go through whether everything is here. Yeah, looks good. Okay, then the data type, you just check one by one. First name, family name and student ID are both text. First name, family name, student ID are text. Yeah, correct. Birth date is date. You set date first. Okay, don't care how the date, the format. Later we check the format in the design view. So you just make sure it is a date, that's it. Then faculty and telephone is text again. So faculty, text, correct. Telephone, not integer, text again. Change it to text. It can be text, short text, long text, I don't care. It won't affect your answer. Okay, it won't affect your final answer. Full-time, Boolean, logical, yes and no. So full-time, you need to change it to yes, no. Okay? Because I don't think we can get Boolean here, right? So just put yes, no. Okay, that's it. Next, set the student ID as primary key. You choose my own primary key and click the student ID. Next, finish. Okay, just like this. Can you do the rest of it? You will have total all 9 papers. So all 9 pages. Okay, do the rest. If the question says don't set the primary key, you don't set. Oh yeah, one thing I forget to show you. Just now the student, right? The student is look like this. You go to home and under design view, you need to change. For example, birth date is DV-capital MMM-YY. Then you need to go to birth date, under format here, under format, you type DD-MMM-YY. DD-MMM-YY, just like this. Okay? Next one, to display as yes and no. Okay? Just now you see it is a checkbox, right? The full name is checkbox, right? So we need to make it as display as yes, no. So you just click here as yes, no. Okay? And look up. Don't use checkbox. Okay? Change it to text box because it wants to display yes, no, not tick and untick. So once you put to yes, no, you save and you go back to the design data sheet view, it will change it from checkbox to yes, no. Okay? So you need to change it from the design view. Okay? Can you do it like the second one? Import the J218 test data. So close it again. Insert J218 text data. Okay. Next. And make sure the dates and times are displayed in the required format. So just check the date. Yeah, date with time. The rest I will just use short text. Okay, date. this is date time, test year, date time, short text. Okay, next. And it says no primary key, so just click no primary key. Next. Done. Okay, create one-to-many relationship. So you go to the database tool, relationship. Okay, so this is between J218 student and J218 test data. J218 student, J218 test data. So this is between these two tables. Okay. Before that, we need to check the date first. Test data. The date should be in DDMMMYY. So we design view, test date, change it to DD-MMM-YY. Okay, see. Okay, now go back to the relationship at table, test data and student. Okay, so it wants student ID to the register ID. So you just drag student ID to the register ID. Okay, make sure it's student ID, register ID, enforce revision one-to-many. Done. So you see, it cannot enforce referential integrity, so just untick. Okay, then you just double-click this, then you will get one-to-many relationship. So you just screenshot like this. Okay, if the question asks you, then you screenshot like this. Okay, I will stop the recording here and I want you to try out the rest. Okay, stop.